is how this algorithm works. Okay, so algorithm is a very simple algorithm. Generally, when you draw tree in books and all the places where you visit, there will be different ways to represent this tree. Max node always is represented by a triangle upwardly drawn, and min node is always shown by a triangle downwardly drawn. Okay, so this is how min max tree or game tree is drawn like. Okay, basically this min max algorithm that computes the minimax value does an exploration of the game tree in a depth first search manner. So DFS algorithm it applies because of this recursive nature of this definition. Okay, so we just see this algorithm in action probably in this particular tree. So consider an hypothetical game which involves two players, okay, which starts with this particular node, okay, which is a max node. So this node is max node, upward triangle, downward triangle, min node. I was showing colors, now they have shown symbols. Max region or max level will be shown by upward triangle, min level will be shown by downward triangle. This means at this point max is going to play or fly. Okay, these are the three actions max can choose from, A1, A2 and A3. If I reach this point, now the min is going to fly. There are three possible again action, A11, A12, A13. So this is an example of a deterministic game. Okay, and this game always have three options to choose from at each level for every player. Okay, so that is what we can see by looking at the tree. We can also see that this game ends in one turn, one full turn. This game ends. So this is one full turn, means how many plies? There are two plies, one ply of max and next ply of min. In two ply the game is over, and it extends in all the direction equally, and it extends in all the direction equally. So I've explained you what this tree is about, and you will see that here at this level, these all are max nodes, right? And you have these values. These values are what they are written outside of this triangle. They are called as utility value. So all these nodes are leaf node. They are terminal node. Okay, and hence we have written the utility value over there in number. So in your exam also, if somebody wants you to solve min-max algorithm, they'll give you a tree like this, wherein they won't name the levels and other things which they have done. These numbers will be missing. These are the numbers that we want to calculate actually. So this 3, this 3, this 2, this 2, this is what we need to calculate by applying minimax value. So these are minimax value they have written besides these triangles. Okay, and जिन triangle के नीचे जो लिखा हुआ value है, वो value है मेरा terminal node का value. So if I concentrate myself on this subtree, which is the leftmost subtree, as I am doing depth first search, I will reach this node first, right? So this node has a utility value 3. This node has a utility value 12. This node has a utility value 8. Since the parent node is a min node, he will try to apply the action that will be the taking game to a least utility value, which is 3. And that is why minimax value for this min node is 3. Similarly, 2, 4, 6 are the three values I have on these max terminal nodes. This is a min node, so I will be choosing 2, that is I will be applying A21 action. I will be applying A21 action which has a utility value 2 because this is a min node. Similarly, 14, 5, 2, I should take this 2 up. So what this algorithm is doing, this algorithm, minimax algorithm, starts to find utility value at the root node. So it starts with finding utility value of this node. To understand minimax value of this node, it needs to find out minimax value of this guy. To get minimax value of this node, it has to first find out minimax value of this guy. This guy being a terminal node, its minimax value by the definition over here for terminal node minimax value is utility value. So the utility value is 3. So I have min max value of this node as 3. Now this particular node has another child node, which is this. So I will calculate minimax value of this node, again a terminal node. So I got the minimax value, which is 12. Then I compute minimax value of this node, which is terminal node. So utility value 8 is its minimax value. So these nodes have respectively 3, 12, 8 as their minimax values. Now this is a min node. For any min node, as it is discussed over here, I need to find its successor, and for each successor I need to find minimax value, and I do choose the successor which is having minimum value of minimax value amongst those successor. So 3 12 8 में 3 सबसे कम है, so the minimax value of this node comes to be 3. Similarly, now after this minimax value of obtaining is over, my algorithm will pass down to this step, where to get the minimax value of this node, I need to get the minimax value of this guy, which is 2, then this guy, which is 4, then this guy, which is 6. So 2, 4, 6, 2 is the value least, so I choose it over here as minimax value of this node. Same way, I will figure out minimax value of this node to be 2, and once I have got minimax value of all these 3 nodes, I can choose the max out of them to be the min-max value here. So minimax value at this node is 3. Once minimax algorithm returns you the minimax value of that particular node, so 3 is the value that my minimax algorithm will return for root node, that is this node. Now we will guide our max node to take action A1 in order to achieve that payoff. Sorry. Okay, so we want to understand what is the best payoff that the person can achieve given he is playing in an adversarial environment. So ultimately, minimax value will return me a minimax value for the node. Using this minimax value, I will guide my max player to take action A1. As the player takes action A1, the min player now can either take action A11, A12, and A13. Considering that the min player is also playing optimally, he has to take action A11, which will score my player max a utility value of 3. And you will figure out that if both the players are playing optimally, this is the maximum value you can get as a payoff. इससे ज़्यादा आपको मिलेगा नहीं if you are following an optimal strategy. Okay, so that is the minimax algorithm for you. In the next session, we will be talking about an alternative improvement over the minimax algorithm, for which I want you to study beforehand, before tomorrow's lecture, that is something which I am putting it in the chat window. I want you to read something. This is the link that I have provided. These are recitation notes for a course on, I guess, UCLA University, and it explains cleanly what is alpha beta pruning. So I have explained you what is min-max algorithm, and now they explain in this particular recitation note what is alpha beta pruning. We are going to study this tomorrow, but I want you to in advance read it and then come. So I'm providing you the link. You can copy the link that I have provided in the chat window. You can see after reading this, you will understand why we are going to apply alpha beta pruning, what is the things that the alpha beta pruning achieves, etc. Okay, so that's